All right, so back to this. Oh, it's a bit loud. Hold on. There we go. But yeah, so there's that. I guess, yeah, besides that, getting all the technical stuff, audio issues out of the way. Again, just besides that, back to this, right? I mean, the previous parts, we left the it's not even the Indigo Plateau. It's the Pokemon League. Indigo Plateau, that's for certain games. That's just red and green, I believe. But yeah, we left the Pokemon League for the first time probably around a year. And as we were soaring, because we were originally going to soar to Dev Island, and then we came across a wormhole that only appeared after you beat the Elite Four rematches. So it's certainly something I didn't see before then. And that led to specific legendaries, right? You know, the three that we found, presumably the only three, Xerneas, Yveltal, and then Delta Hoopa, which is interesting. Because that was why I didn't recognize it, because I didn't, for whatever reason, I didn't make the connection with Hoopa. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? But oh yeah, it's a Delta. Well, it said Hoopa, and then I'm like, wait a second, that's a Delta, and it had the Delta symbol. So I'm like, I guess the overhead sprite, I don't know. I didn't make the connection. So that's on me. But besides that, right, we even ended up getting the cloud bottle for that. So that's nice. But yeah, then again, besides that, right, it's like, I mean, that was actually pretty much all we did in the previous part. It was literally just that. And then we healed up, and this is because when I go in, I'm not going to be where I was. And here's the reason for that. So after that, we then went back, healed, right? And we're preparing to go to Dev Island. And here's the but. So since I had extra time, I looked up Dev Island. And I hadn't done this before, because again, in case you didn't know, I had some spoilers to this game. Specifically spoilers, I think it was one thing that was spoiled for me. And I think it was either Damien being Audrey's son or Audrey's death. One of those two were spoiled to me, and it like pissed me off so much that I completely cut myself off from AR source spoilers, except for the fucking missing no thing. Well, I wasn't even spoilered. Well, actually, because that I got that off of a guide to where it pretty much just said go to this like dude, because I remember it was the divide by zero calculator guy, and I'm like, why do we have just this random calculator? Is there anything you could do that with it? With that? And then I went and I said, oh yeah, divide by zero, go to this location, see what happens, right? It'll be like a special someone. And I might have been Jan spoiler that it was missing. No, I don't remember. But that's like post game. So that really doesn't matter. That's just like post game crap that I was trying to do. But besides that, it's like, I think but like the one big thing early on, and I think this was even before my second run. This was like during my first run. I think somehow I ended up getting spoiled. I don't remember if it was like, I don't even remember what. I think it was the wiki page itself, because I was looking up something for Damien, and then it just straight up had that in his wiki, and I'm like, come on. So I think it was Damien being Audrey's son. I don't remember. It was one of the. It's been so long, because that was like last summer. But yeah, it was one of the two, because I remember the other one completely caught me off guard. I'm like, oh, I remember the one that got spoiled. I'm like, this is going to be the big reveal right during the climax. But then the other one happened. I'm like, wait, what's going on? But yeah, besides that, so because of that, I've been kind of adverse. I haven't even looked into Dev Island at all prior to yesterday, because I figure, okay, if I'm going to go into it tomorrow, right, I may as well look. So I did, and there's an issue. And I don't know why I didn't expect this. This is on me for not expecting this, but I guess there was the possibility of me building up a team to take them down during the fall, which didn't end up happening, which ties into this, but should have expected this. But and this gets into the issues with that. So one, all their Pokemon level 120, and it doesn't adjust like Elite Four. Two, they're all max EV and IV, and they're like actual competitive teams. So yeah, I'm not even going to bother trying to challenge them. You fight them, and then you get into the tower and you fight Suzerain. That's pretty much how it works. And then from what I know, that's it. And then the only other thing besides that is the fucking, I said Alpha Temple in the last one. That was wrong. That's No Man's Land. But it's the Mysterious Spire. And you need to literally get every single Pokemon, like complete the Pokedex in order to get access to that. Then you get access to the Cloud object, and then you fight the UFI. Call it UTI. That's no. But yeah, that's just because again, that one I looked up because like post game stuff, like I don't really care about non-story related stuff, right? It's just trying to see if I could do it. But as soon as I saw 920, I'm like, not happy. And so at least I know what it is now. But now you do too if you're watching this. But besides that, it's like maybe I'll watch a video on it later. But again, besides that, then that raises the question of what exactly can we do, right? In the previous part, I mentioned I didn't anticipate catching legendaries or deltas, and then I did exactly that and went and caught the legendaries. Still not going to catch deltas, but that's something where like, yeah, I figured, okay, I saw them and I challenged Evel, so I may as well get the others. But that raises the question of, again, and then that combined with the question of what could I do now? Or what should I do now, right? Because again, I'm not going to end it after just doing one more part. There's still one more thing I haven't done, I haven't completed. And that is the last Melowetta puzzle, which I actually mentioned in the previous part. I was able to get all but one. And this ties into here, right, to what I'm about to show you. Because again, I mentioned even at the beginning of this, I'm no longer in the place I was, right, where I healed myself to prepare to take on Dev Island. I'm actually in Holland Volcano, right in front of that last, right in front of the last, what would you call it? The last mysterious, the last stone for the mysterious scroll. So what I was going to do, and this ties into, yeah, this video and the next ones, my plan, get the mysterious scroll, get this last one, go to the cave, the mysterious cave, where I already inputted the 7 scrolls. I just need to input the last one, catch Melowetta, and then we can do stuff with that. I don't think I'm going to grab all the legendaries, but there are certain places like the one in fucking, because you get a new ability when you catch Melowetta. And it's the ability to interact with those notes. But there's like one place specifically in Amphitrite City, Amphitrite, where you see the Pokeball that I want to see. But again, like I'm not going to go and use it to catch every legendary. I may catch a select few. Like I'm pretty sure, like I saw there's a Delta Hoopa when I was looking at, or not Delta Hoopa. I was looking at Delta Hoopa and saw that there's a Delta Melowetta. I assume you use Melowetta to get that. I think I even know the location. It may be the rock in fucking in a Holland. Well, I guess we're currently in Holland. We're in Holland Volcano. So, but yeah, besides that, it's like beyond that, I might not do anything else. But at the very least, I want to do this. I want to say that I completed this mysterious scroll puzzle. Like I'm fine with not completing Dev Island, but at the very least, I want to do this. And this was the only one I couldn't beat. And funny enough, because I was looking up guides for this, right? The second one in Coral Cave is exactly that. It's a 15 puzzle, but I managed to solve it. So yeah, I guess I don't know. Let's just do this. So, okay. Yeah, and here's the issue, right? So what I need to do is I have a thing that can automatically complete it, right? So, oh shoot, this is in the meeting bars in the way. You got to be kidding me. I get that out of here. So edit. And then I need to see the finished guide. So I need to just see where all these parts are, right? So one is in this position, right? And again, because you can't rotate these. Yeah, right. One is in this position. And then 2. Jesus, I'm like flipping back and forth between. Yeah, so 2 is in this position. And where's 3? 3 is in. 3 is actually just right to the left of it. And again, this is just because, listen. And then 4 is here. Yeah, like just be entirely honest, right? I already know I'm not going to be able to solve this. Where's 5? It's on the left and has the dot. So there's 5. It's actually right up here. Where's 6? It looks like, so 6 looks like that. It's actually, 6 is actually in its correct spot, funny enough. 7. So let's see, 7 is here. Where's 8? 8 is like the fin thing. I see it. It's at the bottom left. Where's 9? 9 is that. 9 is actually right below 5. See, where's 10? 10 is actually top up there. Let's see. 11 is below, is right here. 12 is, and to think I finally managed to solve this, 12 is right below where we are. Where's 13? Bottom left corner. 13 is in the top right or top left. Where's 14? 14, so, and it's the bottom right one that's not there. So 14 is, where is it on here? This is going to take a while, but that's just, okay, there it is. Wait, what? Hold on a sec. You got to be fucking, is this a joke? I clicked and I clicked on the spot where 14 should be, and it's not. You got to be joking. This is actually a joke. Yeah, okay, this website's like fucked up. You got to be joking me. I guess I'm not going to be able to fucking solve this. Because here's the thing, right? So let me try this once again. I'm going to try this once more. And I know I'm wasting time, but here's the issue. So I inputted all of them. And then when I clicked to where 14 was supposed to go, it went in a completely different fucking place. So maybe this is an unsolvable puzzle. Let me pull up the other guide. Okay, step by step, move the 1 and 2 tiles into their final position. So that's step 1. Move the 1 and 2 tiles into their final position. So I have no idea what I'm fucking doing. Okay, so the 1 tile's in its final position. Where's the 2 tile? Damn, hold on. Let me create a duplicate tab, right? Then I can pull it up. So damn, why does this have to be so difficult? This is like the one puzzle I can't do. So now I need to see what the final image looks like. So where's the 2? So the 2 is, it's at the bottom. Great. So I have the 1 and 2 in their final positions. Right? Move the 3 and 4 tile into setup positions. So 3 and 4 tile. So 4 should be up top. So yeah, 4 is the top right. And then where's 3 though? So 3 is, so that's in its correct position. Where's the 3 though? It's here. Okay, so that's in that's correct position, right? Move tiles 3 and 4 into final position. Okay, so, but how do I do this? Oh, like this. All right, so there we go there. So that's sorted out. Move tiles 5 and 6 into their final positions. So where's tile 5 and 6? Okay, it's that and that. Okay, go here. So, wow, tile 5 is already kind of close. Now where's 6? So tile 5 and 6 are in their final positions. Right, move tiles 7 and 8 into setup positions. So with, again, 8 being on top of 7. So that would be, which one would be those two? They're, of course, they're at the bottom fucking corner. So there's 8. Now where's 7? So there's tiles 7 and 8. And then move them into their final positions, right? There we go. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Move tiles 13 and 9 into setup positions. Okay, Jesus Christ. So are those two edge ones, right? So it should be 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, no, it's top down, right? Okay, so I see. So 13 and 9. So it's the last two. So are they already? They're already in there. Hold on. Am I close to solving this? Because they're in their right positions. Please don't fuck this up. Did I just do this? What's wrong with this? So that's right. So literally the only thing that's wrong is I just need to get this in a position. But so long as I just move these two, then I should be good. Did I do it? Oh my God, I just fucking did it. Bruh, this record better not fucking die. Give me that shit. Oh my God. Can't believe I just fucking did that. I'm saving this. That's the last mysterious scroll. Oh my God, that's giving me so many problems. I'm pretty sure I spent multiple recordings before solely trying to fucking get that. But thank God, that's the last one we need. We're done with that. Let's get out of here. Where's my escape rope? I can't believe finally. After all this time, as soon as I saw how close it was, I'm like, I can probably just complete it from here. And I was able to. So that's nice. So where's the Pika Taxi guy? That raises that question because I'm getting the fuck out of Holland right now. I'm going straight to where the cave, wherever. I'm pretty sure he's by the Poké Center, right? In Holland. Okay, here he is. Yeah. So yeah, let me soar back to. Oh my God. Can't believe because I'm pretty sure I spent multiple parts just solely trying to figure that out. And yeah, because I got okay, get the fuck out of here. Don't get. Also, I'm pretty sure, hold on. I did some research and I'm pretty sure there's actually a secret area on Holland. There it is. Use the fucking max power. I don't care. Because yeah, there's this, because I passed through and I was like, there's no places here. And then I looked it up. Land. Can I please land? Yeah, there we go. Wow, we can even soar from here. That's funny. Give me this. Citrus berry, that does nothing. Because yeah, I actually looked it up. Because again, I didn't think I saw any, but then it said that there was one. And I think it's just a delta that's available here. So, but I may as well do this since I'm in Holland. So, but I did double check. There's no more, what would you call it? There's no, like more like, what would you call it? Like portals. Like it was just those three. At least I'm pretty sure. So, and then there's a delta. I don't even know what Pokemon it was. It's just, again, it's just a random delta. If it's a good thing I still have my delta balls. So if I can't even, at the very least, what is it? Spicy Ice has a Thunder Wave, so I don't really need to worry. Like at the very least, I could just, it was yeah, Amora. So clearly it's like water, probably ground or grass. I don't know. Yeah, it's fucking with level 25, yeah, just paralyze it and then start spamming Delta Balls. Good thing we kept our Delta Balls, because again, right? And I did think I realized that. I think I came to that realization at the end of the basically at the end of the post game, to where it's like there's literally no reason to use Delta Balls, right? Because if it's a normal Delta, then you can just simply use an Ultra Ball. And if it's a legendary, you may as well use an Ancient Ball. So it's like, and I think it may have been Lugia. One of the legendaries I had trouble catching without Ancient Balls. Like I just straight up couldn't catch it. So it was like, okay, I'll only use ancient balls from here on out. Because I think I may have bought some Delta balls, but I think these ones were given to me. Really? Because yeah, I don't think that, like, again, because I think I realized that it was something where it's like, yeah, there's literally 0 point. But yeah, again, I'm glad I was able to get that last mysterious scroll, because that was the one that's, and I was so angry because again, the second puzzle is actually the exact same thing. It's a 15 tile puzzle, right? That's a slime puzzle. So it's like, I guess it's easier than I thought. Seeing as how quickly I got through the first half. And then as soon as I saw the 2 on the left side were in place, I'm like, I'm just gonna mess with the rest of these and hopefully what's it called? Hopefully I get it. And I was able to get it. But I knew again, as long as I moved those 6, like I'm not moving the rest of them. So damn, glad I won't ever have to do that again though. So it's definitely nice. Let's see. So there's that. God damn, when are we gonna be able to catch this thing? I'm not gonna use my fucking ancient balls on this. Like I'm not wasting those because I need to use them for Melowetta. So I'm not using my ancient balls for that. I can get more when I come back to Han. I guess I'm pretty sure okay, thank God. I'm pretty sure I need to come back to Han anyway though for Delta Hoopa, because I'm pretty sure it's in the rock at the bottom of whatever settlement Juliet or Foxtrot. I don't exactly remember what it was, but anyway, I guess I was able to, yeah. So, because I literally looked to see if there was, because I didn't think I saw any stuff off of Holland, because I did a whole run through top north to south and then east to west, right? So that was something to where I was like, I thought I didn't see any, but it was just that small thing I missed. So, but I guess that's usually how it is anyway. So yeah, let's get out of here. I need to go get to what's it called? I need to go to yeah, I need to go to okay, let's go right. We should come across the mainland. Here it is. So yeah, what I mean by this is okay, so settlement. Oh my god. Okay, thank God we didn't. Yeah, using our repel, get the fuck away. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's south of, yeah, it is settlement Foxtrot. Like I'm pretty sure this rock or one of the 2 rocks is where you get Delta Melowetta. So yeah, and again, it's the land, please. So I can actually take a look at the Pokemon now. And funny enough, well, I guess with the exclusion of maybe Delta Melowetta, that should probably be the last Delta that I get, because I'm not going to go and capture every single Delta. Same thing with the legendaries. It's just the important ones, I guess. And it showed up on the legendary page. Friend Guard. So grass water, that's actually not too bad of a typing. Put it in here. Yeah, grass water is actually not too bad of a typing in terms of its only weakness is what? Flying, I believe. Yeah, its only weakness is flying. So pawn, put it. And this is the box of, again, because this is the box of deltas that not going to use, right? Yeah, this is the box, or I guess these are kind of cheese Pokemon, but yeah, these are like deltas I'm not going to use because they don't have good typings or whatever. But these are deltas that I am going to use, so, or that I could use if I want to. So yeah, what the fuck is that? I've literally never seen this. There we go. And then let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Grass Wars, it's kind of like Jackbox, who's fire. Less okay, that's not that great of a nature. That's a pretty bad ability. But again, I'm not gonna use it anyway, right? So just being entirely honest. There we go. Just again capturing for the sake of capturing. So and then we have the Delta Misdreavus. Brings me back to my first playthrough. Because again, they changed how you get that previously. So, or they changed how you get that from the previous version that I played. So before you got it in like, as like, I think it was like a trade or something. And I actually got it. But then they changed it to where you had to get it in the one snowy town. So, but again, let me see where the mysterious scrolls. So now that I solved that, I don't need to worry. Where's the mysterious scroll? Samsara Cave. Okay. So I'll go there, capture him. Finally, I'll be able to, after all this time, because that was literally the only other thing I could do besides Death Island, but I got stuck on it because I did literally every single one besides that one. I'm pretty sure I spent multiple parts trying to do it. So it's something to where it's like, yeah, I'm saving again just in case this somehow crashes. But again, that's something to where it's like, I was able to do that. So that's perfect. So yeah, and again, it does. I mentioned this in the last part, but yeah, just walking through reminds me of when I first came to Sun Touched and fought Orion. It's kind of like, yeah, going through like these portions of the game, you remember when you're actually playing through them. So it is kind of nostalgic, especially for this, where it's like, what's it called? Especially for something like this, where you haven't really, well, I guess I technically replayed through it once, but where the fuck is Samsara Cave is here, right? I'm pretty sure this is Samsara Cave. I could be wrong, but again, it's something to where it's like, especially a game where you haven't really played multiple times through, it's something to where it's like, yeah, you can, it's fairly nostalgic in that sense. So yeah, there's that. And then let's see, where's I'm pretty sure it's here. Like I'm okay, keep the repels on though. Yeah, so there's that. I'm pretty sure Samsara Cave is here, so let's see. Could be wrong because I think it's in a specific portion that you go to. So can I, where am I? Well, if I save, I'll know. Yeah, so it is Samsara Cave. I just don't remember where to go specifically here because you have the fucking I think you need to go to the upper levels actually. So because in here I don't think it's anything important, but yeah, I think you need to go to the upper levels in order to actually get to there. So let's do that. Let's see. Yeah, because besides, again, for it being in terms of this game in and of itself, yeah, there's just, oh yeah, you need a rock climb past here because that's where you go for what's it called? That leads you to the dream realm. But again, this is something to where it's like, what do you call it? Because besides being nostalgic for this game, you remember the older games you played, right? Like you start to remember to your first time getting into the series, right? Stuff like that. So here's this. And again, we're able to make it all the way through up until the very last part. So yeah, shoot. And then because there were like blockages that you need to be able to make it past. And it was literally just one that we weren't able to get past. So, but yeah, like it's reminding me to like my old times of playing through like Heart Gold, because that was my very first Pokemon game. So it starts to get to that point, right? Why is there just a random Pupitar there? But yeah, it starts to go there then. And that's like, damn, like it's taken all the way back. So let's see. I'm not sure if the surfing actually does anything. Wow, there's a whole ass Tyranitar there. Shoot, is this actually where I'm supposed to be? I think so. Again, because I literally used all of them. So I actually got fairly far into the cave. Yeah, I got decently far into the cave to where I was like, yeah, I literally just needed one more. So let's see. And then again, here's this. Glad I was able to come back and do this, though. I can fucking rock climb there, but... Oh, I'm supposed to. All right. Or I think I already have. Where does this lead you to then? Guess we're going north here. I may be going in the... This is just because, again, this is from what I remember. So... Yeah, there's like a whole fucking bridge there. Okay, yeah, that's a dead end. It's the other way. But again, right, it is kind of like good to reminisce and remember, right? Especially with, because again, this, if I can get both of them in this part, this will probably be the last part. Yeah, I remember I was able to go through here. Where was I stopped? Because yeah, again, this is pretty far, right? I was able to make it through here. Or this is where they had all those blockages. So yeah, I was even able to get through here. Yeah, it's actually like, let's see. Yeah, you're able to make it through all of these. And then it was the next one, I believe. Yeah, because they didn't start until now. So you're able to get in all the way until here. and then taking the what's it called, the ladder down. So yeah, I just need to figure out. Okay, so this was the last one. This was literally the last one. This is where I'm stopped. So after this, we have what's it called? This, we've unlocked the last stone and are able to catch Melowetta. So, and again, this the very last one. I would have been, honestly, I'm glad I came back and did this. I think it was worth coming back just for this, because this would have, again, this is like literally the one other thing I can do. Glad that I ended up doing this. So, is this, that would have bugged me. Like it would have just been something eating away in the back of my mind. Can we get items? We can jump down there. There's a ladder. Yeah, no. So it's just going up this ladder, and presumably that's where Melowetta is. So, again, we know. Here's the thing. Even because I don't even think I looked it up. Like, because I just know it's Melowetta based on the fucking Melowetta scrolls, right? Like, or at least that's what I'm assuming. Imagine we get here and it's like fucking, I don't know, some random legendary. Like, that'd actually be hilarious if it wasn't Melowetta. Like, that'd be really funny because, yeah, I don't even think I told myself, like, I looked this up at all. I just assumed it was Melowetta because of, all the fucking Melowetta imagery. From the mysterious, from the puzzle itself is Melowetta. The mysterious scrolls are like referencing to what's holding right in the notes. Okay, here we are. What the fuck is this? We get a, now we trade in our 8 mysterious scrolls for a giant scroll, right? I actually have no idea what this is. I should probably move. Nah. The scroll details an ancient melody. It's in a ridiculous key with 7 sharps. I don't know music. Played on the quartz flute? Sure. Damn, this is exactly like Rukra summoning Arceus, him playing the it wasn't the quartz flute, it was the other flute. Or was it the quartz flute? I don't even, we're summoning. Yeah, and there literally it's Melowetta. How come Melowetta's sprite is so much more high depth than like any other Pokemon sprite? Like, look at this. It may just be because it doesn't really have a walk-in animation because it doesn't bob, right? But again, so it was like Rukra with, was it the quartz flute? I don't think it was the quartz flute. It was something else. Maybe it was. I don't know. It was the Azure flute. He had the Azure flute. So that's why I was like, yeah, he didn't have the quartz flute. It was the Azure flute that he had. So he had that. And then from that was what he used to summon Arceus. Mellow was getting caught. Let's see, 80. I don't want to kill. What type? I should, honestly, it better be psychic. Yeah, what type is Melowetta? It's psychic, right? Like I'm not okay, normal psychic. So wow. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so let's try not kill it. So let's see. Psychic, does psychic resist psychic? I actually have no idea. This is probably about to kill it. Fuck it. Let's see. I'm also 30 levels above. Okay, it does. Psychic does resist. That's good though. Okay, but now it's lowering its defenses, which is an issue. But I guess that's actually, this is good in terms of we should be able to get it down to like red, or at least close to red in terms of this psychic. So okay. Did it use psychic? I don't think I want to bring down its HP anymore though. That's the issue. So will it survive? I don't think it'll survive if I use an R psychic. I think our best bet's moving on to and I don't think we have another move that is like that it resists that any of my Pokemon know. So yeah, I don't think so. So it's literally just yeah, switch into spicy ice, like paralyze it, and then start throwing ancient balls. If it can, yeah. Oh, well, luckily it doesn't have a lot of attack. Yeah, especially with it being on half defense. Yeah, it ain't happening. So let's see. Yeah, fight Thunder Wave, and again we can start spamming ancient balls now. So yeah, there's that. And then let's see, bag. Let's use let's use ancient balls, right? Again, I'm not willing to risk gaining it on a lower HP than it already is, because I think psychic may be the only move out of like that all my Pokemon have that it resists. So I'm not sure that lightning rod. Okay. But yeah, I think it's something to where, yeah, that's the only move in my entire arsenal that it actually resists. Because I'm not even sure if Psychic resists Fairy. And because it's a normal type, it doesn't resist fighting. It's actually not that great of typing. And Ghost moves don't even affect it either. So yeah, I think it's literally just Psychic that it resists. So I know that's the only Pokemon in my party with Psychic moves. So yeah, we just need to hope that we can get it down to as close to little HP as possible. So yeah, there's that. Wow, no wiggles. All right. So yeah, there's that. Let's see. I swear to God, we better catch this thing. Like, I'm gonna be so pissed if we don't. You gotta be kidding. Like, paralyzed too? Like, come on with that. Like, that actually has to be a joke in terms, like, we better be able to like catch this by the end of these 5. So you're actually joking. Like, this has got to be a joke. You got to be kidding me. Like, I don't understand how I get so unlucky with all this crap. Like, it really is just kind of funny. Let's see. Yeah, again, just keep throwing them. Oh my God. It literally is just like wasting time. Like, actually. Like, at this point, it's like, you got to be kidding, right? It's just such a pain. Thank you. And again, I can buy more when I go back to a Holland. Shoot, I think I spent all my money on I think I spent all hold on. I think I actually spent all my money on repels. So I may have not actually have the money to buy. I'll sell all the Delta balls. Well, he has Delta Melowetta. Melowetta DNA. And again, yeah, so Relic Song ability. Scroll and again. So that's the last ability we have again. So let's see. Where's Pokemon? Okay, no, we don't need Pokemon. We need to escape rope out of here. I swear to God, if we're not going to be able to use an escape rope here. Yeah, get out of here. Damn it. Unfortunately, wow, it's raining out. Well, I should probably wrap this up soon just in case, like, power doesn't go out or something. Well, I guess, shoot, I'm playing on a laptop. I don't need to worry. It's not like the old recordings that I play on a computer, right? And again, let's go straight to which town was it? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, just go here. And again, I have 2 places I want to check out, right? I want to check out again. I'm pretty sure the place in what would you call it? Holland is where you get the Delta Melowetta, but also just the entrance to the cave in Amphitrite City. Where the hell is the Pokemon Center here? Where you see the Pokeball. So again, because I assume that's how you get the item there. But I've just seen it forever and it's kept bugging me ever since. So where's the Pika Taxi guy here? Yeah, hold on, just heal for now. Let's see, let's do that. And again, let's check our PC. So let's see. Yeah, let's check this. So yeah, let's move Pokemon. Serene Grace. Oh, it has a star piece. I don't actually know what that does or if that does anything. Put it in the top. Wow, completed the collection in terms of all the legendaries we have. That's actually kind of funny. Let's see, summary. I don't know what the star piece actually does. Serene Grace. That's not too bad of an ability actually in terms of covering its weaknesses. Eevee's all right, I guess. Let's see. So hyper voice. Or I guess close combat would be when it's in its other form. How do you even get its other form? Yeah, how do you even get its other form? Let me actually look that up real quick because that may have something to do with because the star piece. Otherwise, I know you fucking sell for money, right? Huh, funny. Melowetta was leaked. I'm looking at the official wiki of Volpedia, right? Melowetta was leaked on a poster of the 15th Pokemon movie on February 26, 2012, and it was officially revealed on March 1st. That's actually kind of funny. How do you change it? As a second form by using the move Relic Song. Oh, all right. Okay, yeah, so that's you use just Relic Song. So the star piece is presumably just for money. So, and because here's the thing, because right, it goes straight because you have Melowetta in the where you, because again, you have the Insurgence wiki, right? Where if there's Insurgence Pokemon or special Pokemon Insurgence, it'll do that. But if it's a normal Pokemon, it just takes it straight to Bulbapedia, which is where again, this is taking us. So I assume there's nothing special with the star piece. So I'm literally just gonna sell it for money so I can use it to buy more Pokeballs or whatnot. And if it's just not even Pear Song, don't use one for now. If it's just Relic Song, right? Because Pear Song, can it even have Pear Song? That actually like suck if it and it just kills itself while you're trying to catch it. Does it have Relic Song on it? No, it doesn't. So oh well. I will be taking that item though. Yeah, because I will sell that for money. Let's see, and again, we don't actually need Melowetta though. We just, again, now that we have the ability to do that, right? So let's see, where is the star piece? Yeah, give me my money. There we go, immediately sold. All right, so now I actually have some money to buy more. But yeah, anyway, so where is the fucking, I remember him being all the way to the left. Like, I'm just vaguely going in directions at this point, trying to find him. So there's that. Damn it. Is it to the south? It is. Oh my God. Yeah, so let's go there. And then again, first we'll travel to, again, Amphitrite City, because I want to, in the fucking Crystal Caverns, right? Wherever that is, where you go to, yeah, just Pika Taxi for now. Wherever there is, right? That's something to where it's like, yeah, you can access it there. And then, yeah, but then it's also something to where it's like, yeah, what am I even saying at this point? But yeah, that's something where it's like, again, and I know there's plenty of our spaces, but I know that's how you get the bulk of the legendaries in this game. So I think it's all just legendary fights. I think, but this is the one that I want to see again, because it had the Pokeball as opposed to anything else. So yeah, I just wanted to see, because I assume that's how you use it to get, and again, I'm pretty sure the Delta Melowetta one was in Holland. So we'll do that afterwards and then be done pretty much. Yeah, so if we go, you can actually see the Melowetta notes there. But again, you see the Pokeball above it. So it's something to where, like, I'm pretty sure that's the, like, maybe one of them, like one of the few, if not the only one, that's just non-legendaries. Because again, the rest of these you use to fight legendaries. So fuck, how do I do this? Or hold on, I just need to do bag, because you have to do this whole thing, Quartz Flute, use. So we got the last ability, right? Okay, where is it? It's Relic Song, right? Yeah, it is. Damn, this is taking a while. Oh, created a rock climb. Give me that. Agronite. That's pretty cool. So yeah, another one. But again, like this is like the example, right? Okay, there we go. I'm pretty sure the rest of them though are just legendary fights, because I'm saying, like, how you go to Holland to get the bulk of deltas, you use these because we've seen them throughout the journey, but the bulk of them again are legendaries interactions, I believe. But that was just the one that again we've seen with like the Pokeball. That's like that was very blatantly, clearly and blatantly that I assumed it would get that Pokeball, but I guess it's good to know that it did. Then if it didn't, it's like, how the hell do we even get that? So, but yeah, and besides that, right now we can go to Holland and get again what I presume to be is, because I'm pretty sure it wasn't literally that rock south of whatever it is, Settlement Foxtrot, where because it was very apparent that this whole mysterious scroll thing was leading up to the Melowetta, but I'm pretty sure that one we saw, it was literally just like the same thing pretty much, but for Delta. So, but then again, I thought it was going to be Delta Rayquaza, but instead it was what's it called, Primal Regigate, not Primal, fucking what's it called when it's crystallized, or it was no, it's not Primal, or it was actually Primal Regigigas. So I was completely wrong on that. Oh no, don't do this. I want to sail to, I want to go to Holland. So leave. But yeah, that's something where I was completely wrong on that accord. So I can be completely wrong here, and I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, so there's that. Let's see. Yeah, and again, here we have this. So, because yeah, you go, shoot, where is it? It's south here, right? Yeah, here it is. Let's keep going. And again, I have, let me just, because again, I bought like however many, I bought like pretty much as many max repels. So I'm good on max repels. So let me just buy, because I'd rather do this now and then not have to restart the battle because I don't have enough ancient balls, right? So yeah, let's do this now. So let's see. Yeah, again, let's buy. So buy, where's the ancient balls? We can buy 5, I think. Yeah, sure. Wow, so we got 7 going into this battle. To be fair, I can use the delta balls, and I probably should because I don't anticipate catching any more deltas. But so I'll save those ancient balls. But yeah, don't use another repel. At least not for now. So here's this, keep going south. Hold on, let me, yeah, because look at that music note. I mean, come on. Or shoot, maybe we need to bring, I'm not sure if we need to actually bring Melowetta here or not. Honestly, it's probably a safer bet. Yeah, let's put Melowetta in our party. Where's the attent? Yeah, so here's where let's throw Cleaver in and then take out what's it called? And then take out the Melowetta. So yeah, someone's PC. Damn, yeah, I do have a lot of fucking what's it called? Legendaries, so, and deltas too. I've acquired quite a collection in my tenure, so, or during my time. It's fucking, what was it, Maple, who was tenure, whatever the professor went mad over the Delta Reggie's name was. I think he was, it Maple? I don't know. Or is that the professor that we just talked to? It doesn't matter, right? Yeah, they actually, funny enough, they actually ended up acquiring all the deltas. That's actually pretty funny. They actually technically succeeded again, but at the end of the day, they lost their Reggies and their tenure. So, you know, who's the true winner here? I guess I don't know. We got him in the end. We have all 3. So let's see, and then yeah, that's nowhere. But I'm pretty sure this is how you get Delta Melowetta. I'm just assuming based off of the note, but yeah. So let's see. Nothing this way, right? Yeah, it's just the fucking rock. Maybe you need to play you probably need to play the song here. So let me just save this real quick. Let's see. Bag. Let's use Quartz Flute. Let's do a relic song. It's even the same notes. I mean, come on. The magic of the relic song calls something to open. Bitch, we fucking Tomb Raider up in here. Okay, we have the cave entrance. There we go. So it looks like we didn't even need Melwin on our party. I assumed we would it was a safe bet anyway. I'd rather pull it out than put her in our party rather than not and then have to go back. Damn, so we actually in a cave now. Damn, where the fuck we going? There's an opening here, but it says to the outside, Memory Cave. So again, I just have a habit of saving. Memory Gardens. Where are we? Oh, those are, I was like, how are we supposed to move around? There's the rock climb place here. This is similar to the one cave in at the start of the game. I don't remember what it's called. Is it Miara? Yeah, there's Delta Melowetta. I think it's Miara Cave. You have, or no, it may be Miara Gardens. I don't know. But the cave at the very like beginning of the game, that's like right off the first route. So again, let's fight. So let's see. And this is the Delta Melowetta. Look, it's a mime. Funny. Get it? I don't know. Shoot, what type is this thing? So let's see. Hold on, let me just look up Delta Melowetta. Yeah, Delta Melowetta. What type is it? It is a dark fairy, and then when it reverts to its magician form, and it's the same. Let's see, and it's what's it called? It's still the same with Relic Song, but it changes from a dark fairy into a dark psychic. But right now, as of now, it's a dark fairy. So let's see. So dark fairy, does it resist any of our moves? Well, psychic doesn't affect it. Shadow Ball resists. What if we just do a normal surf? Does it have enough HP to survive? Okay, that's actually perfect. Yeah, that's actually perfect. So yeah, we can switch out to spicy ice. I'm gonna spam the Delta balls for now, being entirely honest, because I feel like part of the issue was when I was spamming him against, it was the Delta Hoopa. I don't think I had it paralyzed as well. So I know I had it on red HP, but but yeah, I don't think we had it paralyzed, which may have been the difference maker. But yeah, so there's that. And then let's see. Yeah, we can start spamming these now. Let's just see how close it gets to actually catching it. Okay, yeah, it's not close at all. But we may as well, right? Because this is the only other Delta legendary. So I'll use all these, then I'll use the ancient ones. Because I don't think, the issue with the Delta Hoopa was that it kept sweeping our team, so we needed to use the ancient balls. But if there's no worry about our team getting swept, then we can use the Delta balls for now. And then again, switch the ancient balls when we run out. So what did it do? I didn't even read what move it did. So yeah, again, let's do that. And then again, after this, right, then I'll just simply end it, right? Oh, and the recording, and then that'll probably be the end of Insurgence. I don't plan on going around, again, like I said, I don't plan on going around capturing every single legendary or Delta or doing because that would basically be just through all the special event sequences and like those Melowetta notes, right? It was just the one that I saw with the Pokeball that was different. And then again, this is the one, because this is actually the only other Delta legendary. There are only two. It's Delta Hoopa and Melowetta, or besides the Delta Reggies. So yeah, this was the only other one that I wanted to get. And again, I saw it because I'm pretty sure I even came up with that theory and when I saw it the first time. Okay, that's easy enough. I'm pretty sure I came up with that the first time when I saw it. I'm like, why is there this just random rock here with a Melowetta note on it? I presume it's like in Delta Melowetta was the conclusion I came to. And it's like, because it was literally like, this was the first time we had gotten here. And we knew that this was the region of Deltas. So something to where it's like, that's got to be the solution, right? But again, I guess, yeah, so that ended up working out. So, and that was something where I already knew it was in the game from the Delta Hoopa. So it's like, that's got to be what it is, right? Just putting two and two together. And again, post-game stuff, right? I'm not exactly like, what would you call it? I'm not as opposed to getting spoiled too, because unless it's like story related. I didn't have any like post-game story stuff spoiled to me. Like I didn't even know who the champions were going to be. I thought it was going to be fucking, I was decently convinced that it'd be like Nora or something. Or that may have been the first time around. I don't know. Because Root Crystal was just some random people from Vestron. But yeah, that was something where I was like, yeah, like story wise, I don't care about if it's like extra stuff like this. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. And then again, let's go. So let's go look at it, right? And yeah, honestly, shoot. So it actually, there's not enough fucking room in the yeah, there's not enough room in the what would you call it, box, unfortunately. So oh, I was like, why did the music stop? Please game, don't crash. So there actually is, because we put it in our party. Comet Shard. Damn, I'm about to sell that for even more money. Also, we can put the Delta legendary in our box, right? Put this here for now. That's fine. And then, yeah, these are all the ones I'm willing to use. Yeah, put that there for now. Or where's the, what's it called? Where do I have? So I still have Delta. I still have Delta Hoop on this box though. So I should probably move it as well. Yeah, put the Delta legendaries in this box, right? Mischievous, I guess, isn't part of that club, but move it up with, this is the best placement, right? Or this one, I don't even remember if I was going to actually use, but I don't know why I have those separate. I guess I probably had a reason, but yeah, so yeah, keep the Delta legendaries in the corner. Give me that item though, Han. Yeah, because I guarantee you I can sell that for money. Filter reduces damage from steel. Okay, and it has pretty good IVs too. And it actually has the best nature possible. So it's, yeah, damn, that's actually really nice in terms of that. So yeah, that's actually really lucky on my part, but I should save this before I fucking lose it all. So yeah, again, so I don't know. I think I had this one separate because I had it in previous playthrough. I don't know why I had that one separate. But yeah, so that way I have, and then what I can do is move like the actual Melowetta. So we didn't need that at all. Move the actual Melowetta to the box. So we just have one more spot here in case we need something. But yeah, keep the Delta legendaries in the Delta box for now, at least, because again, we're running out of room. So see, and then again, so then we have just the first box with random Pokemon that don't really apply. And we already healed, right? Okay, yeah, so there's that. And then let me just check to make sure the Comet Shard doesn't actually do anything. I guess honestly, so hold on. Yeah, so let's see. Save. So let's see. And then it comes holding a Comet Shard, right? So, but it should list the items that it holds. So or I guess it doesn't. It should though. So doesn't it normally list that? I swear it normally lists that where it's whatever items it holds, right? It just says a location. So Bulbapedia. See, Comet Shard. Is it just a rare version? Okay, hold on. It's just a way more expensive. Okay, so I see. So it's just a way more expensive version of what's it called? The star piece. So it looks like we're making bank. But yeah, now we need to go back to Torn because yeah, now we have no real other reason to be in Holland. So yeah, what I'll do is, yeah, I mean, I got pretty much nothing else planned in terms of this game. That was literally it. The only other thing would have been Dev Island, but looking at it, that's not happening. In terms of the fucking in terms of their teams, in terms of what would you call it? Yeah, just looking at it in terms of their teams, it's not happening. I would literally need to do exactly what I said, build up a team from scratch in order to take them down, and even that's not guaranteed. So it's like I'm not going to record it, and I'm definitely not going to well, I'm not going to do it, and I'm definitely not going to record it. Let's put it that way. So yeah, this is pretty much it then. Yeah, I mean, what I'll do is I'll peek a taxi to the Pokemon League yet again. So we'll stay there, sit there for another year or so, and then hold on. Let me sell this first. We can sell stuff here, right? Or yeah, here. So let me sell that Comet Shard for money. Yeah, so let's see. Or I want to sell. So sell. So now hopefully we're a rich. So yeah, we're literally, but we have enough floor stores and revives to take on the Elite Four again. Crystal piece. Okay, no. Don't sell the crystal piece. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. The Comet Shard we can sell, but not the crystal piece. Yeah, and then that's 60,000. Damn, we making bank. So, but yeah, don't sell the crystal piece. That's a terrible idea. And I guess we can put it on the max repels. So yeah, but I mean, besides that, yeah. So hold on. I'm not, don't go into the Elite Four again. But yeah, that's again, that's seemingly the last thing we can do, right? I mean, I hate to say it, but yeah, without challenging Dev Island, because the issue being, because if I would have known, I would have ended it. What's it called? Last winter. But again, the issue being, I'm gonna wait until we get to 150. So I'm just gonna talk for the next 4 minutes, and then I'll end it at 150. But again, that's something to where if I would have known, like last winter, I would have just put the series completely, like I would have ended the series there. I would have put it completely to a halt, as opposed to make like the 4 interim videos, basically talking about what I was going to do. But I think the thing was, and the issue was that like I always toyed with the idea of building up a team because I knew they were going to be tough. I didn't know it'd be like that level. Like I figured like it'd be like maybe like champion level, but not like actual fully EV/IV competitive Pokemon, which are probably competitive teams, which I should have probably seen coming, but fully leveled. But again, that's something to where it's like, yeah, I would literally, and I toyed with that idea for the fall. It wasn't until the fall actually came around that I realized, okay, this isn't feasible. I'm not going to be able to do this. But again, that was something to where it's like, okay, yeah. So that's something where it's like, yeah, this isn't going to happen. So at the very least, what I can do is, again, like, again, that's why I even made the one video in Insurgence, because I made the video at the end of last winter, basically saying that this is like detailing the future and the possible options for Insurgence. Then I made one at the start of summer, basically concluding that, saying, yeah, it likely isn't going to happen. Then I made one at the end of that summer, which was detailing, it was actually detailing what's it called? Basically my plans for the rest of it was basically actually like plans for the rest. That one was where I actually did like called an end to Insurgence and then did a whole ass review. And then I did one like mid-October, which was just a weekend I was home, which was basically going over again my recording like schedule and plan for like Thanksgiving. Because then again, I did the recording timeline, recording schedule and plan for winter at the end of Thanksgiving with the last True Route one. But that was something where it's like, yeah, that one I raised up the possibility of what's it called? Because by that point I wasn't going to raise a team from scratch. Like I realized like as fall started that wouldn't really be feasible, wouldn't be possible. But then I also realized that it'd be something to where it was like what I could do or what I would do is that I would just use my normal team. And I think by that point I'd completely forgotten about, yeah, it's probably going to be like competitive as fuck teams as opposed to just me no longer realizing that I'll be able to build a team from scratch. So that's kind of where the focus shifted. And I realized, yeah. And then checking it, yeah, literally last night, I realized, okay, yeah, this isn't going to happen. But what I can do is, because again, and this ends up working out because in the last part, I went to all those legendary like circles that didn't appear until you beat the Elite Four rematches. So I wouldn't have seen those before because I thought I did, but I actually didn't. Because again, those don't appear until Elite Four rematches, which that was when I ended the previous part. So that's something to where I was like, yeah, I think, yeah, I realized like maybe I have, but definitely like maybe I have, but I shouldn't have because again, you don't see them until you beat the Elite Four rematches, but which I'm glad I did last winter. Now thinking about because again, when I ended it the first time, I ended right at the Pokemon League. I didn't actually beat the Elite Four champion first time around. I saved that for, and this was the last summer. I saved that for the winter to where I did do that. And then that was something though, to where it was like, okay, yeah, that was something where it's like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to, or when it did come around, like I did it and I was able to do the whole post game, including Elite Four rematches and champion rematches. So I'm glad I was able to do that. Because again, for me, the issue was I wasn't sure I'd be able to beat the Elite Four and what's it called? The Elite Four and the champion first time around. And I had other stuff to do in terms of recording. So recording, I think at the time I was recording longer roads and then fucking, I think I had a Civ game too, but that was something to where like, yeah, that could get put on hold. But when it did come around, right, I did beat it the first time, beat the whole post game, then came back second time, and I ended it there because I was pretty sure I saw the location in Thanatos Cliffs before. I may have even made the very same comment about it being Death in Greek, but I don't know. Maybe I did, and then maybe I just ignored it, but I'm glad I actually kind of put it off, or it just, again, happened to stumble upon it and then go through and catch it, because then after realizing that Dev Island wasn't going to happen, I'm like, okay, yeah, I would have done that anyway. And then I would have also done what I did in this part in terms of, what's it called? Getting that last mysterious scroll, which I've been putting off and have tried for so hard to get in multiple parts. And then again, using that to get Melowetta, getting that one item, which I've been seeing for ages, but couldn't get. And then the Delta Melowetta, which I'd suspected after I learned of its existence. And then also just seeing that for the first time through entering Settlement Foxtrot. And again, right? But again, I could go after all. I could build up a team from scratch, raise a team from scratch, challenge Dev Island. I could go after all the Deltas legendaries, right? But what's the point? Like, that would just take forever. And this is my last true break. I won't be recording after this. So yeah, again, I will have the time. But again, let's put it this way. I've already done my review. Like, I'm glad I not only started Insurgence the first time around, but decided to continue it with the second run through after my first run got corrupted by updating the mech. The day before, someone said, "How did you do that?" I updated it and it crashed mine, basically. So glad I was able to do this. Glad I not only started Insurgence, but glad I also started over with the second run through, and then I was able to come all this way, right? Basically because this was I started recording Insurgence early on. Like, it was summer 2018, I started the first run. And then it was spring 2020 where I started the second run. But glad again, I was able to start. Not only did I make the decision to continue on with Insurgence, start that second run, but that I was able to beat the whole game as a result. Even it's a similar deal with True Route. Even though I wasn't able to do everything, right? Didn't do Dev Island, not going to get all the legendaries and deltas. Besides that, I did literally everything, even gain the last Melowetta scroll, which I didn't think I'd be able to do, and get the 2 Delta legendaries, excluding the Delta Reggies. And again, that last Pokeball, which has been bugging me for so long, and I've been seeing it. It's so many comments, but yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but it also nostalgic. But yeah, that's that. I mean, that's the end of Insurgence. This is literally it. Without challenging Dev Island and without going and doing all that, there's nothing else to do. But again, at the end of the day, I will say I'm glad I ended up not only starting it summer 2018, but also deciding to continue it with the second run through spring of 2020 after the first one got corrupted. Again, it was literally the day after I updated my Mac. Someone asked, how are you able to play this on Mac? And I did research and it said, past this version, you can't play it or it's non-compatible. And that was the version I updated to. So one day later, and I still would have been on my first run. It was that decision, and it was literally the day after. So if I had waited one more day, I still would have been on my first run. But I'm glad I got to the second run because I took it way more seriously and it was much more fulfilling. And it was on a later version of Insurgence as a result. So, but yeah, is it time now? Is it 150? Wow. Oh, I went 4 minutes over. I just wanted to hit at least 150 so I can say I put 150 hours. And that's a good, speaking of which, that's a good point to end it off. So, and this is part 112. So part 112 of run 2. So excluding I think it was 30, 35, 40 I did for part 1. And that's excluding all the in between inner rim videos I did as well. So I probably have upwards of I'd say 150 videos, 150 hours for 150 videos on a Pokemon Insurgence across 2 runs. I can say I made the most of this game. But again, right? Unfortunately, yeah, with this being my last true break and the last opportunity I'll be able to record this winter. That's something where, I won't be starting a new game. That's why I was kind of putting all my energy focus into this game so I could end this game strong, which I feel like I've did in terms of what I've accomplished. So, but again, besides that, right, I'm just delaying it at this point. I'll end it before 110. It's 109 right now, but yeah, I don't think I have anything else. All I can say is that if I had more time, I would record another game, but you only have so much time. But with the time I had, glad I was able to make use of it with this game. Definitely glad I played it. Don't regret it at all. I talk more about the game itself in my review video, but overall just kind of reminiscing on everything that came as a result. So yeah, but I think that's it. I don't have anything else. So yep. Let me save one more time, but yeah, I mean 1505. Perfect time to end. But yeah, so yep, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.